Okay, so thank you. This is leader meeting part 2. Today was really about the power of 65, the power of you are the Jan Day. What are the Janisms you have? How do you recreate your purpose and passion? So we're not going to go out loud today. We had just a beautiful share time. We thank again Cherie, Jamie, and Lisa, Beauty Boss Nation, and all the amazing leaders that have been a part of that. We take today for you. So we hope as you watch the first part of the video, you pause in your notebook, in your calendar, as you design the you of today 2.0. What are your Jan Day takeaways? What have you loved most about this business? Hold that forever in your Jafra heart. Hold that. What do you have to give away today to the 23-year-old, right, Mary? To I was 18 when I started. For a retiree, there's no generation. We know Gen Z is looking for us in their sleep, but what do you have to give away? And give it away. Jan talked about many of these things. She talked about her purpose and her passion. The 4-letter word she most hates is the word fail because it doesn't exist. How will you lead differently in our 65th year as Lisa and Cherie and the Beauty Boss Nation did in the last 16 months, 17 months? Incredible, by a decision, by a mindset. What will your legacy be when you leave? If we had to make a video like Jan's, what would your video show? What would your wordisms be for your team? So this is a crafting of you. It's you. Watch Jan's video again and again. There's so many golden nuggets. I've watched it a couple of times this morning and I'm like, yes, it just inspires and re-inspires who we are and where we go. So pause. You can take the slides. You know, you always get the slides, but take this and really take some time to be you, your purpose, your brand, your team brand, and you will attract just like Lisa and Cherie and Jamie. So Lewis, I'm going to turn this over to you for some of the magic words we saw in Janisms.
Of course. Thank you so much, ladies, for expressing and sharing with us a lot of things. And like Jan just said, and bringing back, it all begins with the products, right? As far as the product, you have to believe in the product. In order for you to allow other people to feel the same enthusiasm that you have when it comes to the products. And Jan and Frank said that they started with classes, right? With the classes becomes parties, which is now now these days that it's known for. How many parties did you have? How many parties do you have booked? How many classes do you have right now at the moment in order for us to continue scheduling our daily events within the month? And in order for us to do that, it's being around a lot of people. We start growing the people that are around us, and especially growing within yourself, feeling to realize what is the purpose that we're here when we're looking and we're speaking about our Jafra products, our Jafra purposes, our Jafra opportunities. And we always have to listen. It isn't so important that we listen to what our client, customer, prospects, what is it that they're looking for? What is it that want? What is it that need? Then we start asking more questions, right? Don't do all the talking. Listen first before you start asking all the questions. And it's always important for you to start giving that present away, which is that Jafra opportunity or your Jafra opportunities for others to get to feel that joy. And you know what? Jen was so happy when she felt other people's successes. This is where we move on into the business. When others are successful, you become successful at the same time. And with that being said, here are the products that we're giving you in the 65 years that we have at Jafra, right? We're celebrating with you the Royal Almond, which is one of the shower gels that is part of the group that we have actually put together. And we also have the essential essence of the Royal Toning Essence, but it's not a tone because there's a reason why we decided to bring these two products into Jafra. And the reason that we're looking about the Jafra Royal Revitalizing Toning Essence, it shows us in the other slide that we have other competitors that are in the market that are in a higher price point, little ounces, and they do just about what they need to do, but Jafra is always in the loop. Jafra has everything that we're looking for and whatever is out there in the market. So when you have an opportunity, look at what the competitors ask, but take a look at what we have. We also had an opportunity to look at SK2, which is one of the facial treatment essence. And it's out there in the Asian market, but you know what? Jafra doesn't stay behind. And that's why we brought our own toner, but it's not a toner, right, Jackie? It does more than just toning. It does a lot of things for our skin that allows us for us to apply it as part of our rituals.
Look at that price, Luz. The price of our competitors. Oh my gosh, look at this one. 2.5 ounces, $65. 5.4 ounces, we're over 6 ounces, $185. These are the two that we really built around. And so my goodness, you've got a story. So stay in the loop, stay in the know. It's not toner of the past, just like we haven't talked about us being in the past. It's about the future of the demands of skincare today. But we have more, Luz. We do take us back to our favorites. What are some of them?
When you're looking at this, look at the polka dots, right, Jackie? The anniversary polka dot scarf. What is it called? The Jean, right?
The Jean,
when it came back. So we're bringing back the classics. So go about it in the month of August. And we also have the Royal Jelly Milk Balm decanters for those. And of course, with the way we're going to society, we have the Jafra face covering mask. So take a look of what we are offering in this iconic anniversary for the month of 65 years in Jafra.
Well, and as Luz said, it's telling stories. Our products today, as the video started with Jan and why she began Jafra was because of product needs and what she was looking for. But here we are today. Every piece of that video was about classes, as Luz said. Today's parties are different, but they're still the most valuable when you come together on Zoom, whether you're doing a shopping show live on your Facebook business page, whether you are hosting a Facebook event or joining our Jafra event that we have the third Thursday of the month. Those are people coming together to learn and experience how to use products, what products give them solutions, and the joy of shopping together. And as Jan said, it's where you find your consultants, you train your consultants, you find your next manager. How many parties are on your books? Jan would always say, call me when you get to 20 and we'll celebrate you. Call me when you get to 10 and you're a success scheduler. Ladies, it's high in demand. I love that Judy said in the beginning, oh my gosh, I said I was doing 5 90-minute sessions for the first 5 who wanted to be completely pampered with a makeup session. And the first person she sponsored, she had a facial, she did some makeup, and she had over $800 with the 2 product packs with a new consultant who's so excited to get products she wanted and have the entrepreneur opportunity. So let's take a look. What will you and your team do? Look at your calendar, block time for parties, bring back hostesses from the past, find new hostesses for the future. Jafra is giving you opportunities from great cleansing products. Your cleanser this month is Revitalized, $6.50. Great way to have a $27 gift for the first 3 who book or the first 6 who book. Second, how about giving out 65 gift bags? We're celebrating 65. Can I treat you to a birthday bag? Just like you host a birthday party with your kids, nothing better than the treat bags, right? Look at this. You can get this little sampling pack, $1.25 a piece for the 4 products, and go out and give away 65 birthday gift bags. Come on, let's get out. Let's get loud and proud. If we know the product works, we know we got the best. We got to get talking. We got to get gifting. And again, we have an opportunity with a booking hostess opportunity. Notice the hostess program has changed just a tad. We've changed again at level 2 of the products due to the change of our RJX line. But why not? Why not give a whole masquerade collection? This is a $77 value. You could give it all free if you chose to. You'd spend $30 to get a $600 party or whatever, but it's a great way. You could say the first 3 who book, just like Judy did, the first 5 who book, right? You've got 5 openings. Make everything limited. And again, go invite people to bring people together to play, experience. We know Gen Z, you know what they want? They want experience, personalized service, and they want a company that brings value and a product that they can buy online and share online. So Luz, we saw Lisa and Cherie talk about it, but they brought us back to, you got to show people what we've got. So Luz, take us through a couple of quick clicks. What's on the table for us to start shouting from the mountaintops?
Of course, we got to continue growing because this is where the business goes. It's not going to end because where are you growing this month? next month, this week, or today. And we're on a mission. What is your purpose? Where do you want to be? That's one of the things. We heard everyone else's purpose when they were sharing their ideas and their goals. What is your team's individual's goals? I'm sure you all know what their goals are, because we have 8 titles to move in. We have our achievement bonuses. We have bonuses for helping others. And remember, this is where it turns around. Now you're asking the questions, and then you get to listen when you're sharing all of the opportunity of growth that we have in our Jafra business, especially when you know the compensation plan and you know that the compensation plan works and is one of the best out there right now. I could definitely say that. Jackie say that, and you could also say that from your own experience too.
Well, and Luz, take a look at this. Cherie, Lisa, and Jamie were the only ones I know that earned all of these bonuses. Lisa promoted Cherie. Cherie promoted Jamie. So if you start at the right, when you help people become director, look at Jamie going from manager to DD2. Look at all the bonuses along the way, plus all of the, again, title growth. And she came in wearing gold. Wear gold everywhere you go, because that's telling you where you're going and telling others who you're looking for to go with you. Love it. What else do we have, Luz?
I mean, where are you looking? We have 3 car programs for you, and you could hear it in their enthusiasm, especially when Jay was talking about a little bit about all the programs that we have, and we're still going to be celebrating. What are the 3 benefits that you're going to do when you get in this 3-car program? Do you see yourself in this Mazda? Do you see yourself anywhere along the lines that Jafra has to offer with this 3-car program? It doesn't stop with the Mazda. It doesn't start with the bonus that we gave you for having a certain title, and it doesn't stop at the Mercedes-Benz, because there's more in the mission too. So look at the 3-car program and figure out, where do you see yourself in that part of the business?
And the best way to see yourself, go to a car dealership and drive one of these cars. Telling you, and then tell your family to pick out the car that they're going to have with that car bonus too. So this is super key, and we're going to celebrate more this month with Jamie. But again, you got to see it, you got to drive it, you got to smell it, you got to own it, and then believe in it, just as that team did. What else, Luz? We got openings for 2 more big places.
Yes, we do. We have empty spots, right, Jackie? With the DD3, right? DD2, somewhere along the line. It is here. You already know what the benefits are when you're moving up in title, and all the information that we're giving you in that perspective. So see yourself. If you've been there at one point in your lifetime, in Jafra's lifetime, come back again and regain it, because it's a great purpose. Because after that, you're going to go to the next one. We cannot leave Vicky by herself, just like Jamie did. She had that gold shirt, a gold dress, and it was like so inspiring when she was speaking about that. And she said, and Lisa said, you could do it within a year, or from manager to ambassador. It's doable. So let's not leave Vicky behind or doing it by herself. She needs a buddy. She needs someone to join her, right, Jackie?
That's right. And we have a mission, 65 DDs. That's growing 50 DDs and ambassadors in the next year. We're going to do that. We're focused as your coaches, mentors, trainers. That's our focus, is to give our time to each of you to wear red, wear gold, when you can look down like they talked about, or look behind and say, come on and join me on stage 2. So set your goals, set your color. As you know, Go
ahead, Jackie, go ahead.
That's okay. That's what I thought. Thank you. Sorry about that. So as you know, Jan also talked about the key with working with people is being with them. You saw her training people, flip charts, being together. She talked about being with people and being very present. So how many times a month are you getting together with your team in small group coaching, in, again, weekly meetings? Really use what we train in JVU school. You can see these online in our training, but this is a map out of how to get together with people. The most important piece to be the best you is to take care of you. And sometimes we forget us. We saw, again, Jamie's been through so much. I know Lisa's been through a lot. Oh my goodness, Cherie lost her son last year. And you know what? They kept going. They nurtured themselves in their own way. Be mindful, follow your heart, but love you first. Take time for you. Your product helps people do this too. We're always helping people look and feel their best and live their best, but you got to be your best you. Be balanced, work hard, play hard, love hard. The stronger you are, the more you're able to give. If you feel drained, fill you up as well. Jan really talked about building her own confidence and how much Frank was there to help her with that. You know what? Find the people, surround yourself with people who nurture you too. So one thing I heard from Jan and Frank all over that video, and in that quote we began with today, was a comfortable program. We have the best program out there, but it's comfortable for everyone. We do not care why they join, how they join, but we want them staying here and taking advantage of everything we have. We should be proud out loud that we have the lowest at 30%. That's crazy. Again, any order size once every 24 months, that's done. Well, I don't want to market that because I need to look and feel my best from my shampoo to my foot balm and everything in between. But 30% is nice, so you don't have to have pressure if you don't want it. But we always have 40%. Everybody was looking yesterday for 50%. Sorry, we don't have it. Those were bonuses we gave you to kick off the year strong, but we don't have it this month. We put money into a laptop for you instead, because we need to grow new consultants. You deserve new consultants, and consultants are looking for us, future consultants. So here's the big deal. If they haven't ordered 300 or more in the last couple of months, guess what? When they do $300, their cost is $180 and they have 40%. If we told them 400, the cost was 200. As Jose said yesterday, it's only a $20 difference if we have the 400 for those who haven't ordered or the 300. The key is celebrating your 50%ers, using your VIP report. You can go quickly there and see who had $300 in the month of July or the month of June. They're eligible for 50%. Why do we want everybody having 300 this month or 400 to be eligible for future VIP? Is because it's peak shopping season. We have new color, new spa, fall and holiday, 3 full months of fall and holiday. So what does that mean? If they order their 300 or more this month, they will have 40% this month, then they're back and eligible for 50% during September and October. Super important. And let's start driving people's income. You heard everybody saying earlier, not everybody, as Cherise said, is really sitting financially well. Stimulus runs out in September. Let's focus on $1,000 sellers. Put them into JVU. We teach them how to have $400 weeks like we do at JVU School for Managers and District Directors. So we have a comfortable program for everyone. Be proud out loud about this commission program. So again, keep going back. What are your Jan Day takeaways? Everything we brought to you in those visuals was what Jan talked about, and our new Jan Day team today, Lisa, Cherie, and Jamie, and their entire district. Think about those takeaways and what you will do each and every day this month. All right, Luce, let's boogie through what Jafra's got for us.
We have everything that you need to keep the business going, especially when it comes to recognition and motivating others. With that being said, for our VIP program, we have exclusive offers that you only have an opportunity for this month of August for you to have the Jafra Spa Power Up. This is exclusively just for our VIP members. And this is not going to be shown in the month of October. And these are one of the greatest benefits of becoming a VIP club member. And you have a limited time offer too with the Adorises. So there's so many great opportunities. And remember, we're working on getting our watch so we could have that whole collection of our 65th anniversary going. And when you have the complete collection, please show it off and put it online so we could celebrate you for being one of our exclusive VIP members. And you know what? We don't want to leave anyone else behind. So if someone was a VIP member for once upon a time during this year, they could come back and rejoin us again, because Jafra has exclusive reactivation promotion just for them, and we'll send them a beautiful free gift. It could be one of these 3s that you see here, but at the end of the day, it all goes about piling and dialing and calling. Just like Beatrice said, she was calling a lot of people, speaking to others, and people were so happy just hearing her voice and hearing what she has to say. So just look at your VIP file or information or reports and start calling them back again and re-inviting them back into the Jafra business. So like that, they have the opportunity to also get that 65th anniversary signature stone watch with you too. And the great thing about that, it's for all consultants, all leaders. We are going modern. This is it. The Jafra Each One Reach One. We have this beautiful logo, Jafra 61st anniversary tote bag. It's a cut tote. I love it. Walk around with it. All it is by changing one life. And you could do it. A person's image, a person's lifestyle, a person's self-esteem. And we have what it takes just by hearing what the ladies have to say. And it doesn't stop there, because we're on a mission of getting 5, just like the 5 parties that that was spoken about later on today. And we don't want to leave that behind, because with that 5, you get this beautiful laptop with the kids coming back in school or going out and about running your business. You could take that laptop with you. If you want to know more about how to win the laptop, you could go into that QR code and see a little bit more on how to get and earn all these exclusive gifts that Jafra has to offer and inspire. And with that being said, we're going to do the top 5 laptop tips of the week. This is it. We're going to be doing some top interviews live on Facebook. Why? Because we have to keep it going. We got to keep it fresh. We want other people to see what's going in and out of the business. Where are we? What state you're going to be calling us from, right? So these are some 3 things that we're going to be asking for. If we want you to type in the chat, if you're committed to the laptop, and who will you be working to earn it at the same time? That's the first thing. The second is, how many red bag achievers will you have? Take a look at it. Just take one. Each one, reach one. Just one person. Or who would like to volunteer and be one of our first live spokesperson when we're talking about the top 10, the top 5 tips of the week when it comes to getting that particular laptop that we're looking for this month. Jackie, do you want to add more into that Facebook Live that we're working on?
Yeah, so thank you for that. So just to recap what we're talking about. So I want to look at this slide, really important. Every time you call a consultant, ending the conversation, remember our first slides today, where did we start in January? Are you inviting each person, each consultant? Who do you know that? We're on a mission. We have a story. We want to be 65,000 proud and loud. So who do you know that might want to be a product fan like you and enjoy the products, a beauty enthusiast, a business builder? Let them all earn the red bag. Everyone loves a Jafra bag, and that's pretty hip and groovy cool. So how many red bags do you have? Write it down. How many will you have in your branch? Secondly, that laptop. This is a time for change. This puts you on track for the quarterly bonus. This helps you and another consultant be ready to qualify for manager this month or next month with our new qualifications. You got to claim it now. You got to decide like Lisa and go get it. Give this as your fresh start to take yourself to the top in our 65th year. And last, what Lisa's talking about, we want to go live on Motivational Mondays throughout the month of August with you. You have the stories. We don't want to be trainers. We want to interview you. If you would love to be someone who'd like to share 5 tips on how you invite people to the business from your past and future experience and what you're doing to earn the laptop, great. Let's tell our 2,500 consultants every Monday. We're going to hook you on Facebook Live with us, Luce or I, and we're going to let you share your ideas. You're out there in the field. You're the best. So if you would love to volunteer, we'd love to spotlight you. We want everything from the leaders like you heard today because you're their Jan Day. And to help us earn the laptop, we have your $19 kits, really for less than the price of the cleanser in either kit. The rest of the products are free and they walk into a business for our peak season. And I don't know if you're doing this, but we have heard so many success stories from these flyers. I think we started with those flyers back in February and March, and we keep hearing people canvass your community. Remember in the beginning, we said, what are you doing with your hot market? What are you doing with your warm market, which is your backyard? What are you doing in your cold market? Have you and your entire team canvass the community, hang these flyers everywhere. You could go live on Facebook once a day for 10 days and talk about, I'm going to give you the 10 reasons why, what you should know to try the Jafra business your way today. And you could do that each day. You can post these if you want, but let's get them out there. Let's get talking Jafra. Let's invite people every single day in every way. All right. That takes us to that program change. Why is the laptop here? Why is that our most important investment? Because we know technology is key. We also know that laptops lead to leaders now for fall and holiday. We saw Helen celebrating a new manager. When they earn that laptop this month, they're all set to either qualify this month, next month, or the following month. So this is your kickoff to new leaders for fall and holiday income. We don't want them in December, we want them now so they're earning 11% and bonuses during peak season. You're going to hear more of what's coming new at National Conference. So I know Luce is out there. Luce, I know you got to hop over to the Facebook page. So hop on over there and I'm going to wrap this up for all of us. So again, what else do we have? Let's do happy calls. Happy calls like Beatrice were the P's and the I's. Calling your inactive and pre-inactive with happiness. Happy anniversary. Thank you for being a part of our history. Thank you for being in my team. I so appreciate you. And I love that you're either a product fan or whatever they are. But I want to welcome you back to renew everything you have on the table. 500 products, 50%, 30, 40, or 50. Achieve promotions with, of course, our wonderful hostess program and more offers. So invite them with those calls, Sylvia's follow-up calls, Beatrice's follow-up calls, have some shopping shows on Zoom if you need to, personal calls, have places to invite people. With 2 reactivations, you will have, again, they have to be 400. So this is where you might want your own incentive for your inactive consultants to not just do 300 at 50%, but 400 like Beatrice did. They get a bonus gift at 400. They do it green by 19, she gives them an additional gift. Use her wisdom. It's so smart. With 2, you get your additional chair. So again, look at your calendar and block your time. And we have 2 tours for you. We're going digital. We're going digital this week and physical next month. I'm going to beg of all of you to put nothing on your calendar and to make this the biggest event ever. We need the Jan Day tour like you saw in the video. Remember JTIs? Remember the joy of being together. We are going to bring you an amazing digital tour. First this week, you can still invite people for $25. Invite them. Even when the first day is over, invite them for $25. Day 2 is over, invite them for $25. It's worth it. We know 90 days after a conference, the energy and results absolutely skyrocket. Don't fall it short because it's digital. Keep calling your team today and tomorrow and invite them for $25 to join us at National Conference. Make sure you're there. Make sure you're on time. 15 minutes before every event starts at 1 p.m. Pacific. You can see everything at jaffraconference.com, all your FAQs, all your scheduling, and keep posting and inviting everybody by text, email, phone calls, and posting to join us for our national conference. Be on time. We're going to be giving away amazing gifts that you can see here for those who show up and participate. Yes, you can read, we're recording, we're doing all of that in your FAQs, but let's get there live and together. The tour is coming in September, together again, so we can hug and embrace each other and embrace Jaffra in the new future of 65 years. $39, here's what they get. They're going to get new products. They're going to see new products. They're going to have a whole new self-care ritual. Jaffra is changing. You might have a clue looking at the spa products. New color is going to be launched there. There's going to be a sneak peek at the next 3 different months of holiday season. We're going to have Cheryl Kramer Kay, who's going to be there. We've had her on our Facebook events. OMG, we love her. We had her on Beauty Insiders. She's going to be with us as a trainer, a speaker, and we're going to have Uzi, our makeup artist. You're going to hear more and more, but this is huge. There's 3 cities. You got to go. This will launch August 10th. Look there for all the details. We don't have any answers until it's posted, but we need 250 English at every location. Look at flights. Start getting your team rallied. There is nothing better than in person, a one-day event with music, dancing, food, your whole home office. They won't see each other again until National Conference 2022. So, how many seats will you fill? Write it there. If you're here in the chat, write it. Turn this into a team retreat. I promise you, to have a Jaffra event versus your own, wow, nothing like it. And then stay a day, just play. Go into New York, go into LA. You have plenty of training. You have plenty of networking. All I heard about Palm Springs was fun, 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 fun. We laughed and laughed. Gail stayed from 1 day to 4 days. Didn't plan to. That's what this will turn into. Stay 2 nights if you want to with your team. Go have an experience. Turn it into a mini trip. That's up to you. You set the pace with that decision, like Beauty Boss Nation. How many will attend? You got to own it. You got to see it. You got to say it. And we're going to ask you to make some inspirational videos for us. Quick 1 to 2 minute videos. Why they got to go to the Together Again tour. You just experienced it in Yuma. You experienced it in all of your conferences, Palm Springs. Take that. Make videos because we want to spotlight you, not us. We're regionals. You're the ones who empower and inspire others, which is what Jan Day did. The microphone goes to you. That's where we're going. So again, if you're in the chat, what cities are you going? Why not go to all 3? You could build teams in all 3 cities and go meet new consultants and new teams, or look for leaders first and have somebody who builds a team and go meet your new leader in all 3 cities. And again, bilingual or Spanish has 5 other locations besides these 3. So this is huge and this is new. So again, we wrap it up today with this. The funnel of success is blocking your time in your calendar. Here is a quick board of everything on the table. We have almost 16,000 consultants in the general market. We have about 7,700 that are active. So look at everything here for them. Focus on them, develop them, but block your time. You must organize your calendar to serve the different people. We have learned from Dana and Neil for 2 years. They've come in and done coaching programs, developing leader programs for us, party programs. And the number one that is key is knowing where you're going, having your decisions made, but blocking your time. This is the gap right here. They've taught us how to spend 20 hours, only 10 hours on personal business, and the other 10 hours goes to recruiting and looking for leaders and developing consultants. JVU says it all. 80% of your time goes to VIPs, developing VIPs, bringing back VIPs. Thank you, Jafra. Sponsoring your consultants. I'm going to say 5 this month. I expect you to do that if you want my coaching time. You know why? Because you can. You know why? Because 5 people deserve it. And then work with 3 to 5 others who do at least 1, if not 5. Find a laptop achiever with you. Partner up and do it together. Do your 5 early so you can spend the rest of the month making sure they're qualified and they can earn the red bag. Don't do last minute. You don't give someone else the time to earn what's on the table. And then 20% of your time is reactivation, reactivating the P's and the I's. So plan your time and focus on developing people. Time blocks that'll make you rock. When you look at your calendar, I'm just going in the red. You can read your note cards later. Book events where consultants and clients can bring guests. Parties, shopping show, in-home, in-park, at work. Book team events where potential consultants can come and bring guests to sponsor. Use our company joy meeting. Do taco nights, take totally awesome career opportunity nights and turn in something fun. Coffee and cash sessions, opportunities in person, shoe fitting. You heard a little bit about Jan Day in there. And make sure the shoe fits or walk in someone else's shoes. New consultant orientations, launch parties, weekly check-ins for those earning the laptop, those wanting to grow to leader this month or next month. Have power sessions 1 day a week, 3 days a week. If you don't have anybody who shows up, get boosting, get looking on Facebook, get asking people, who do you know that? I'm looking to work with some team builders. Great. Use the 65 conversations. When they turn it in, they get a $65 gift certificate. Anniversary referral challenge. End every conversation with who do you know that and give them a $65 gift bag or $65 product. I don't care, make it $15, $16. I'm just giving you ideas. The key is the laptop is your turnaround. The decision to be the best leader, to show everybody that you can, and find another star to do it with you. Look at leadership qualities and opportunities. Remember, micro entrepreneurs is the trend today. They're looking for you. Are you looking for them? At parties, online, digitally, physically, and in person. Go out every day and look for leaders. Accept consultants, settle for a hostess, and love some clients. We have 3 reasons people join today that we train at JVU with our successful consultant class. Product fans, make a list, make a script with your sponsoring consultants, your building leaders, your building consultants. Beauty enthusiasts, those who want to share and sell enough to get their product free or earn a little bit of cash. And the business builders. They are, again, those who are ready to get in and get ready for the peak season. Product fan, beauty enthusiasts, and business builders are 3 reasons people join today in today's modern words. So it's about tracking. Rosa has taught us she invites 20 a day. Doesn't end her day without 20 a day. So that's a focus. We focus on at least 3 a day. Use this sheet for yourself and celebrate on the days that you're working with the team builders on how many contacts they invited to the business to be a leader and a consultant first, and we'll settle for the rest. It's not your job to ever convince somebody to use your product, share your product. It's only your job to talk to enough people who find those who are a good fit. And sorry, Lucy, I forgot there's not Training Tuesday today. Sorry about that, brain slip, but join us at everything we have. But it's about, just like at Facebook parties, we do participation points. Start a new participation point or ticket program for your team. We used to paint spatulas. We used to have all sorts of things we did when we did our weekly meetings. Go back and have some fun, but do it in a fun, groovy way. Like our point system, Lucy and I modeled the Freedom Contest last week because it's similar to what we're talking about. When they attend something, great. When they share at a meeting, great, there's more tickets. When they bring guests, make that the biggest deal. Jafra has so much training, but you plus who is there, or have them watch it in the next 24 hours if they can't go live. That's okay, don't worry about the time. We record everything. But you've got coming up, our Party Fest is now in the action. Drive attendance and bring guests. Our Future Friday is next Friday. How many consultants and even guests do you want to have to come see that comp plan? We'll help you, but you got to be the follow-up and you got to keep it out there in front of them. Have take-a-looks every week. Take a look at the opportunity. Take a look at leadership. You got to do this every week and help them onboard with new consultant orientation, new leader orientation. We do it, but it's only once a month. And then having launch parties, that's the key. Classes to parties today. So invite people. And use the 3rd Thursday of the month. This we're going to talk about again every week with leaders, but that event has been incredible. But you've got to join it and invite and boost and get your teams joining it. This month, we're going to focus. We're going to have Wendy Orbach there, and we're going to focus on our new Royal Jelly Toner. We're going to talk about that product. So no one's better than Wendy. You get her live. But you got to get guests there. You've got to get consultants there. So don't worry who says, no, I don't care why they can't join. I only am looking for those who want to join. So it's 65 years. We're here because of you. Where we go is also because of you and your mindset, your focus, your discipline, and the joy of inviting others. That 8 in the middle of 65 represents infinity. Let's give businesses for infinity forever by building the next generation, and they can build the next generation. Just like Jamie knows, that's what she's teaching her kids. That's what she leaves behind whenever the good Lord says it's her time. So be that incredible leader in a different way, a new way. You're going to see, I'm not going to read any of these, but we're also going to end in your slides with just some quick notes. Tracking forms from Norma, words Norma taught us this year. We did a storyboard of everything since January today. We're also giving you the OCI that Dana and Neil taught all of us over the last couple of years on how to look for people every day, 3 to 5 a day, how to look for leaders. We're using the tools you already have, a social calendar, the 65 connections board and tracker each week to write scripts, follow up and see what happens in a WhatsApp group. You can form new teams. Your weekly review when you're coaching your leaders and coaching yourself, coaching your consultants. The memory jogger when they say, I don't know anybody. Brainstormers, right? The contact list. Nothing has changed. Dana and Neil gave us a whole bubble of people to look for. Who's looking for us? Who do we go? Who do we know? Where do we go? How do we keep growing? Again, thought starters. And you know what? You want to go fast? Instead of 3 a day leaders, go to 5 or go to 20 like Rosa. And you know what? Look at the difference. You could invite 60 people or you could invite 100, and that's 40 extra names you could give to your team. So it's all about acceleration. Dana and Neil gave us the 5 steps to a recruiting conversation, the 8 steps to leadership conversations. Jafra parallels it with our virtual conversation guide that I know Norma brags about. She uses the Getting Started brochure words, the virtual conversation guide words. And in JVU, we teach you how to have a one-on-one, whether it's a sponsoring interview or a leader interview. And you got to track, own that 500, do it twice. That's 1,000, but that's 30 consultants to your team. A whole new team like Cherie, Lisa, and Jamie begins here. They earn those quarterly bonuses nonstop, everywhere in their first line, second line, down lines. Focus here, and that laptop kicks you into gear. Again, this is a time for 65 years of celebration. I'm not reading these. You can read your notes and brainstorm with your team. These are just a notebook for you. How will you celebrate the number 65 with your clients, with your hostesses? These are your ideas, by the way. I just take your ideas and I carry them year after year. These were the top ideas I've had since I think we were back at 55 years, and I updated them to be 65. Here are your ideas on some branch ideas to celebrate 65 using the number 6 and 5. You can look at those. And in your district, celebrating 6 and 5. We will continue in our power hours and in our WhatsApp chat to focus on what you're doing to celebrate 65. It's also a new time to look at the 65 years. How do you celebrate birthdays with your clients? These were ideas from you this year earlier. How do you celebrate 65 or their anniversary when they're in your branch as a consultant? We're bringing back the ideas you've always had to renew them and redo them in our 65th year. This month, do 65 celebrations all over, but next month, you can start your new fall and holiday recognition for your branch and district. We already did this in our coaching time, but you can renew and take a view again. That is all that we have today for each and every one of you to have a workbook, to have a plan, a strategy, but to be empowered was our most important part of our hours today. That ends our recording.